All right, we started out slow, and that's about the way we practiced the last couple of days, so that might have been fitting. And then second period picked it up a little bit and played much better. Thought Jen Matherin gave us a lift, got some offensive rebounds. And then the third period, when they went zone, obviously we had Ashley Williams, Dominique Wilson, Jen Matherin step up and hit shots and gave us a little breathing room. And then the fourth period, I don't know, I may need counseling. Freshmen had a little trouble there with the press and pressure and all that. 23 turnovers, that's not a good stat line. We're probably going to see the press pretty soon again from some other people, but hopefully we can clean that up and keep building, trying to get better.
Well, your starters only had 7 of those 23.
Thank you, that makes me feel better. But, you know, I like our freshmen. I think they have potential, and I understand, you know, Hampton can make you play sloppy. I mean, they fly around, they double and trap and really try to break on passes, and so they turned it into a pretty ugly affair in the fourth period anyway.
You have a younger crew coming in, and they have to get that playing time and learn and make mistakes and cover up. How long do you allow for something like that when you got a new class coming in? You know.
Well, first of all, I'm pleased that we've had an opportunity in these first 2 games to play them. Last year, to be honest with you, we didn't have a whole lot of games where we took control and had everything taken care of and could play young players, and it hurt us later on in the season. We didn't really develop any depth. So from that standpoint, it's been good, but again, we're trying to get those kids some confidence, and again, I still like them. Think we got some help in that class, but got to grow up in a hurry. It's going to get a lot tougher, and you know, we were like I said, not real sharp tonight, so got to do better.
What's the situation with Monash? She played 18 minutes and took 1 shot. I remember the last time she fell and scored a game. Was there a situation with injuries there?
You know, not really. You know, I wanted to get Ely in there some, and I think she did a great job. And you know, once we had a comfortable lead, I wanted to get the young players in there and protect the veterans a little bit. You know, they just played too many minutes last year, so right now when we get an opportunity, I want to give them some blows, and then hopefully these kids will grow up and we can do that in some competitive games.
Speaking of playing the young players early, when you guys were able to get the ball across half after the press, it seems like there was no really like set play design. What were you thinking?
Talk about once we got across half court?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, they're scrambling around, they're doubling, trapping, flying around. So at that point, I'll be honest with you, there's not really anything. You just got to make good decisions, you know, because they're not really matched up, and we had numbers at times, but they did a great job of recovering and getting back, and we went ahead and threw passes that we might have been better off holding on to and backing it out. You know, it's tough because you want to be patient in that situation. You got a lead, you want to take care of the ball, but when they're doubling, trapping, flying around all over the court, you really got to make them pay for doing that at some point. And we did a little bit. We got a few layups, but we got to do a much better job. But you know, I think in those cases, you've got to make them pay for their gambling and trying to make plays. You got to make them pay for it.
Were you surprised that considering the success you had the first couple of possessions of the third quarter, they stayed in the zone as long as they did?
Well, you know, who knows? Maybe they felt like they needed to work on it. Maybe they thought we were lucky the first 2 shots or something. I don't know. But
After the 5th or 6th.
again, you know, I think what do we have at halftime? 38. So pretty good pace, but I don't know if they were just trying to slow us down a little bit, mix something else in there, but we hit shots, you know, and we almost shot 50% from three. That was the positive. The 23 turnovers were the negative, so.
I opened the third quarter with 6 straight threes.
That was nice.
6
I like
possessions,
that.
6 threes.
We do that every day. I like that.
Going back to your comment about having a slow start in the first, senior Dominique Wilson, she was able to take over the game, score
Yeah.
4 points. What did you say in the huddle, like, at the timeout? Like, how did you and the team, like, ready to play the game?
Well, you talking about before the game or during
During the first quarter.
during the first quarter? You know, again, I was disappointed in the way we came out, but you know, Dominique had a great game. Shot the ball extremely well. She was also guarding DeFreitas, who is their leading scorer, and I mean, she still came up with 16 points, but she had to take 19 shots to get them, and so I thought Dom did a pretty good job overall on her. But no doubt, Dom, early in the game, she was the one that kept us, you know, close so we could then make a run. So I thought she did a great job.
Seeing as how close last year came in terms of the NCAA tournament berth, and, you know, now into the fourth year and you're developing some depth, are you on the right track from what you've tried to build while you've been here, and you have some opportunities that you see that if you get there, to utilize players like this?
We still got to establish an inside game. You know, obviously Chelsea picking up 2 fouls in the first minute was not a good way to start, and got to be a little smarter when it comes to knowing when to go for it and when to back off and live to play another day. And you know, our post players got in. I think we had 3 post players with 2 fouls maybe in the first half, and so they've got to be able to score, you know, finish plays. That's my big concern right now is can we have some balance? I keep using the analogy, it's like a football team. You got to be able to run the ball some, have some balance in your offense, and I still believe, you know, tonight we hit, like I said, almost 50% of our threes. That ain't going to happen every night, so you got to have some other ways of scoring. So, but we'll keep working.
You went to the 4-guard lineup really early tonight, and then you talked about that before. So were you trying to, like, just get the team going with the 4-guard lineup?
You keep bringing that up, man. Why are you the one that always points that out? Yeah, I mean, you know, I think we've got some depth on the perimeter, and we do a lot of 4-out, 1-in. So really, from that standpoint, it doesn't hurt us that much. We've got 4 people hopefully on the court that can handle the ball, shoot the 3. And they went small some as well, so you match up in that situation. I feel like we can also play some zone when we go small like that. You know, the big concern when you go with that lineup is rebounding. You know, can you keep them off the glass? Can you create some second chance opportunities for yourself? So, I don't know, it's a work in progress. I haven't done a whole lot of it, but, you know, I think it could be good for us. I think, again, I think the Ely technically is a freshman because she was a medical redshirt last year. So Ely, Ace, Lucky, you know, I think those 3 freshman guards can play, and so we may find some ways to get 4 on the court at a time. So we'll see. It's, like I said, it's work in progress, and we'll evaluate it. That's what's great about having a little bit of a cushion. You can do those things and experiment a little bit and see how it works.
Maya seemed to have a twisted her ankle in the second half.
Yeah, over there on the sideline again. You know, we threw it to her in a tough situation. We should have probably hit one of the other guards, but I think she did kind of get landed on. But I think she's okay. Obviously, she played some in the second half and seemed to be moving okay. You know, Maya's got a lot of heart. She's a winner, and so sometimes she sticks her nose in there and gets a, you know, last game she tweaked her knee a little bit, this game ankle, so she's getting old. You know, what can I say? She's getting old, you know, those seniors. So we'll try to get her some Geritol and throw her back out there.
Any more questions for Coach Moore? Thank you, Coach.